I'll be showing you a documentary I made about how my brother cured his ADHD through juggling. ADHD is a neurobehavioral developmental disorder that is characterized by attention problems and hyperactivity. ADHD affects up to 16% of school-aged children. In the year 2000, at the age of 7, my brother, David Ferman, was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
David was a very rambunctious little child. He was always in motion. He'd be running around all the time. He'd literally run into walls. It was a great challenge for him to try to sit still in any situation.
In first grade, David was put in the back of the room with no chair, just a desk. This led us to Dr. Anthony Morse that officially diagnosed him with ADHD. We were told to medicate him, but that really wasn't an option for us. We just decided to exhaust him with activities instead.
As you might imagine, David was frequently getting into trouble and needed timeouts. And one day when he was 8 years old and was sent to timeout up in his room, he picked up 3 balls and actually taught himself how to juggle.
In the year 2006, at the age of 12, David started to really get into juggling. For his birthday, he went to a juggling convention. He absolutely loved to juggle.
As a kid, I remember trying to cooperate with my parents and sit still, but unless I was consciously thinking about it, I had a very hard time controlling myself. Juggling gave me something to channel all my hyperactivity into. As I began practicing hours every day, I started getting in trouble less and having an easier time controlling myself. Also, my focus improved, resulting in my school grades going from A's and B's to all A's. Now I'm a world-class juggler. I have participated in the World Championships, defeating competitors from all over the world. I came in first place at the World Championships for who can do the most balls for any age. I also came 1 catch away from the world record for the most balls ever juggled.
David believes that juggling helped his ADHD, but is there real scientific evidence that juggling can be a cure for other kids with ADHD? It appears the answer is yes. Dr. Amnon Gimple is the author of Brain Exercises to Cure ADHD. He says any activity that requires new ways of thinking done on a regular basis can help ADHD. This includes games such as juggling. But what is it about exercise and juggling that really helps ADHD? According to John Ratey from Harvard Medical School, when you exercise, your brain releases dopamine, which helps people focus and pay attention. Kids with ADHD don't get enough dopamine. Dr. Ratey says that studies have found that exercise in which you have to pay close attention to body movements are good for kids with ADHD. And education experts at Heightened Learning also believe that juggling can help ADHD. They say exercises where kids juggle beanbags with each other train both sides of the brain to integrate, which helps kids read better, focus better, and learn better. So the research does, in fact, support the idea that juggling can help kids with ADHD. I chose this topic because as I grew up, I saw my brother change from being completely hyperactive to being able to sit still for a couple minutes without having his hyperactivity kick in after he started juggling. I believe that juggling cured my brother. I'm Shira Ferman, and thank you for watching my documentary.